Hi, she's Trixie, and I'm Sarah, and this is our yarn world. We are actively trying to see how a vlog might work for today.
Sitting in my car.
I don't know what episode number this is, but we are trying to see if we can find some yarn for a very specific project, so we have taken you guys to JoAnn's today. As for what or whether we're going to be able to film inside, I'm not quite sure, but we are trying to find winter themed colors.
Yes.
If we're not able to show you anything on the inside, our plan will be to show you our haul in the car afterward.
Yes.
We are trying to find things in variations of blues and whites, kind of like that whole that aesthetic of winter. We're trying to do it in the blue range. Nothing really like set in necessarily Christmas or anything
want
like
it
that.
Rather in the winter blues.
Feeling like ice.
Cold.
Yeah. So, our hope is to find, I'm thinking kind of like I'm trying to think of what sort of a blue. Are you looking for like a sky blue, like a clear ice blue? Or are you looking for like a navy?
I think what I'm going to try and find is an ombre blue.
Oh,
It
okay.
goes through all the levels.
Okay. So an ombre blue and a white that you feel is going to go well with it?
I have the white already, but I would like to find that iridescent thread that you were talking about.
Okay, so as a hack on my end, the way that I normally do it is that when you have a yarn that that sometimes comes pre-wound with some sort of an iridescent thread to make it a sparkly yarn, to just do it on your own, you can go into like the quilting section, find a bobbin of a iridescent glitter or hollow glitter, or almost kind of like in some sort of chrome format, and you can just crochet with it actively. You can crochet it along with your 4-ply.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it will be fun. And like I said, if you don't see any footage of us inside, we will be showing you what we get afterward.
But we're still trying to hope that we can take you inside with us and pick out the yarn together.
Yeah, our JoAnn's is actually quite packed for what we're normally used to seeing, so there might be the chance that people might not want to be filmed with us. Maybe we should have come a little earlier. But in the end, you'll see our haul, and you get to be along with the ride no matter what. So I hope that you will stick around for the next spot. See you soon.
Yep. I did find this one, but we're going to keep looking.
How about you just put it in the cart? So
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the cart, and then we can keep looking.
Did you want that one? Did you like that one or no? The patchy ombre.
No.
Okay, never mind. You're along for the ride. Did we see anything in this one? I feel like we might have. Didn't we see one in this one? I could have sworn.
Here, down here at the bottom.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. I also have found a Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. So we've got the two different ones.
Is this the same one?
It looks like it. Yep. So I've got two different ones here. Basically the same.
This one's a little light. This one has a little bit lighter of the colors.
Yeah, I want the dark to go from the dark all the way to the light. So I'm trying to figure out.
Do we need a white?
This one's 10 ounces and this one is 12. So
This
then,
one has white in it, and you
Yeah,
want to
and-
pair it with white, so
yeah.
probably not this one.
Okay, so we're gonna take the Karen,
The Karen's going bye-bye.
yeah, because it has white in it, and I'll be using white in my project. That makes it a little easier to make a choice because I'm telling you, we've been walking around here trying to figure stuff out, and it's a little hard to do.
Okay, did you need white?
I don't need white. Now, are you gonna get any of this,
Well,
or are you gonna use what I don't use?
the way that I was thinking was that if I get anything, I might get something a little bit finer. Let's go to the Aunt Lydia's section.
Okay. Always willing to do that.
Where is it? Did they change?
Things are changed around. Oh goodness. I don't know.
I am of the confused. Our store has changed. Oh, it's over here.
Oh, she found it. Yes, they changed our store around again. So we always are on a treasure hunt.
I'm trying to find the same sort of sky blue. I already have a sky blue.
Sorry, I'm trying to move you around a little bit.
I'm trying to see if I can find in the same range of this, like in the sky or blue. Because I feel like this is too intense. Well, we might just have to find something a little bit less. I need something of a finer weight of the
Okay.
same colors.
Okay.
So,
Do you have anything at home?
I don't know. I didn't look before we came
Yeah.
because I was trying to see what you were looking at.
Okay.
And so, okay, so you were picking up a red heart. Okay, you're picking up a red heart. Red heart has a smaller version of your makeup.
Here's one.
This is Karen, though.
Is it?
Yep.
But it's Simply Soft and it still has the dark blues in it.
Yeah, it does definitely. I'm sorry
I
for
think
the
it would-
shadow.
Yeah. I think it would match well. Do it on the ends. There you go.
I think it matches well enough.
Yeah, it does.
What was the price?
$5.49.
Oh, it's on sale for $3.99.
There you go.
All right. Well, I guess I found my yarn. We need to get that hieroglyphic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go get the thread.
I think I have everything else for how I'm going to do my project at home.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
Trying to maneuver between rows when carts are in the way. I hope you guys aren't rocking too much. We've got you in the cart.
I'm sure they're okay.
Sarah found some more yarn. I'm gonna go up to the thread. Always. It's always fun shopping at JoAnn's. are in the thread section. That's a nice sparkly one. I think that's the one we're going to do. Yep, that's the one.
We're back. We're not good at all this. We're very new at the vlogging thing, and I don't know how bumpy or even entertaining the video of us in the store is going to be. We were kind of chaotic, and we eventually just turned it off because I went in an opposite direction. My mom was left alone. We had people staring at us, and we were just like, okay, we tried.
And I talked into the camera, and there's people watching me, and I'm like, I'm getting conspicuous.
The situation ended up becoming much more of a, we recognize that our channel is still very, despite how many years we've been doing this, we're still very new at how to make our videos maybe a little bit more polished or entertaining. In the in-between, we don't really have video music that we put in the back or anything like that, or smooth edits. So we hope that you enjoy what we got, and we might not do this very often, but when we do, we'll try to do a little bit more seamlessly.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're back at my house. We didn't end up filming the rest in the car because we ended up getting way too hungry. And we're going to show you what we actually then decided to decide on. Oh, wow.
Yeah. we decided on the Super Saver Ombre, which I think are just beautiful colors.
Yep.
It's called True Blue. So I did get this because I'm going to be doing a mandala. So one of those...
not a mandala, a mosaic.
Mosaic, sorry. One row is like a base color. The second row that you do is your color work. And you're overlaying with stitches to make your pattern. And each row is its own thing. So you start and you end, and you have fringe at the ends because you're building on the color work. So Sarah and I had decided she's making one part of this and I'm making another part. So we had decided that I was going to do the ombre, but we wanted a little sparkle to this, and it's kind of a wintry thing that we're doing. So I got the...
It's a hollow glitter.
Yeah, it's like an iridescent thread. And I got 2 of them because these are 250 yards, and this yarn is 482. I wanted to make sure that my thread
survived.
This. If I had to use all this, I wanted to make sure that my thread was still able to go along with it. So, what did you buy?
So I end up not getting that soft yarn, the Karen's, what is it called? Soft blend or whatever.
Yeah.
That paired really well with what the ombre of what my mom got, because I'm going to be doing not a mosaic, but I'm going to be doing an art piece.
Yeah.
That's a little bit more abstract, and so I decided on just investing in the threads. So I got a holographic one right here, it's the same as my mom, and then I got one in blue that has a rainbow tint to it. And so I'm going to be using this in a very specific either low weight yarn or possibly an Aunt Lydia yarn to pair with this to make this be much more of the piece that's shining out.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to navigate how I'm going to do it. I would even use thread at this point. I'm trying to find a way of doing what I'm trying to do perfectly. And as I was exiting out, I ended up buying myself one of their totes. It's one of their seasonal totes right now because of the theme of it being Halloweenish.
And it's phases of the moon.
But I got one that's much more phases of the moon. I love this sort of stuff, so I had to buy it. It was only $2, so.
And each of us got to use two coupons, one 50% off, one 40% off. So we really did a good deal.
Yeah, I don't remember these being this much when I was making a couple years ago, like 2 years ago, for Christmas. I used this trick to enhance the color of hair that I was making on dolls for Christmas.
Yes.
I don't remember it being this much. I could swear it was $3 total.
Yeah.
These were very expensive.
$6.49 a piece.
And I realized with inflation and everything, it's not always possible. That's part of the reason why I'm trying to find a way to operate in the whole couponing, like really getting that into the whole, like, we gotta do it, and if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it well, because otherwise I wasn't gonna be able to afford this. And that's part of the reason why I kept putting stuff back, because I was sitting there being like, I have to buy things that I know I don't have this time.
Yeah.
Because there's a very high chance that I had everything else at home. And there was that whole thing of, I'm going to only buy what I know I don't have. I know I don't have these. Yeah. And I like bags. You can always use a bag.
Well, we both like bags.
Yeah, it's a problem. But anyway, we hope that you enjoyed this. We are trying something new. We recognize that we might not have done it well, but just let us know what you think. Obviously, we're going to be going back to our normal way that we normally function in videos next week. We had this thing of really wanted to try this out.
And we had to go there anyway.
And we realized that we really didn't have much to show for this week. And on top of it, this was the one day out of the week that I had my kids in school, both of them at the same time. So it was like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So we hope that you enjoyed. Tell us if you've been on this whole adventure recently where you're going into a store and trying to find the right thing and making it work for the budget you have, because honestly, it's a whole new ball game at this point.
It is, and we'd like to hear your suggestions on that.
So, as always, we hope that you stick around for next week's episode, where hopefully we might have a little bit more to show for you with what we're doing, or just inspire you with what we've gotten done regardless. And feel free, whether it be talking about your latest shopping trips or craft hauls, or whether it be you telling us about the season and what you're getting cozy and ready to create, just let us know down below. It's fall, we're having fun, so just join us. We hope that you enjoyed today's episode and that you stitch your way
to mental health.